Everyone who has jumped into my DMs over the last couple of days. Obviously, the content that I put out about your content might be attracting the wrong audience, and how you don't need a brand or a fancy website or anything to get started. You just need an offer and some clear messaging. While I say that, one of the things that you really do need is a cohesive brand. Your brand values underpin everything that you do in your business. And when you don't have a cohesive brand values, that comes through in everything that you do. So your brand, as in your logo, and your website, which you don't need, you just need clear messaging and an offer. Why you don't need those, you need brand values, because a brand is creating a set of expectations for people. So if you don't have that connection between what you're saying on Instagram and then what they're actually getting, that's when your brand values fall down, and that's when people lose trust with you. So while you don't need a website, don't half-ass it either. So if you're going to have a website, do it properly. If you're going to have a brand, do it properly. And in every single touch point, you need to embody those brand values. So actually take the time to define those brand values. It's really important first step. Number one brand value is integrity, which means you always do what you say you will. Pretty simple, hey? But if you are saying one thing on Instagram and the people are jumping over to your website and going, this doesn't connect, the trust dissolves. We are all in the market of trust. That is what we do every day. Whether you are going to the supermarket buying a box of cereal and you trust it does what it says on the box, it's someone's tagline, I can't remember whose, or you're selling a service and I go, I'm going to help you with your marketing strategy. And then you come to me and I go, just post to Instagram 4 times a week. That ain't strategy, by the way. That is what I say I will do. If I do not deliver on that, the trust is gone, my brand values are broken. So what people are actually buying from you is trust. Well, what you're actually selling is trust. What they're buying from you is what you say that you will do, what you say you will. So, for example, there is a well-known person on the interwebs, service-based business, who is selling high-end. Now, by high-end, you might think, 5 to 10K. Oh, no. 40K plus packages to work with her for 6 months. You go to her website and it is absolute dog's breakfast. So as a diligent consumer, when I am purchasing from you, if I'm purchasing especially at that level, although when you get to a certain level, people are going to buy from you on your vibe regardless. But as a diligent consumer personally, if you're selling me a $40,000 package to say how you're going to create, and she is creating beautiful brands with people, and I go to your website, it's a schmozzle, I'm not going to be buying from you. So don't half-ass your website. If you're going to half-ass your website, if you're making promises on Instagram and you've got a half-ass website, just don't bother. Just create some stuff on Canva, put it out on Instagram and have a booking link. You have to embody your brand values at every single touch point. Otherwise, people will not trust you. The other thing you need to embody your brand values in is your content. And that's what I was talking about yesterday and got a whole heap of DMs about, I don't think my content is working. Your content needs to embody your brand values. Your content needs to speak to your clients at a level that makes them want to buy from you, that you're the person with the problem to their solution. But if your content's not attracting the right type of people to your business, you need to have a think about the way you think about your target audience. So in saying that, if you want to next level your content, speak to that next level problem. So you're not going to attract established business owners who've got money to spend if you're talking to startup businesses with your content. So for example, for me, I don't generally work with startups anymore because I made a very conscious decision to change my content to speak to the people who I love working with, and I do love working with startups. Shout out to the startups that I'm working with at the moment. But I really want to help those women in business who are still floundering at that middling level of income, to help them elevate their income when they're established. And I know that they can just easily unlock something within their business to then go to that next level. And often it's something quite simple. So that's the people I speak to in my content very consciously. And that's the people who have been DMing me this week, because that's a conscious decision I made in my business. You might make a different decision. I don't care. But make sure that who you want to talk to and who you're actually speaking to with your content are the same people. Get on their level, get in their head, understand what is going through their head. So for example, my audience are going, why isn't this working? It must be me. Maybe I don't have the skills. Maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. I just want someone to tell me what to do. I'm never sure whether I'm doing the right thing in my marketing. I just want someone to bounce ideas off. I just want someone who can tell me if I'm going in the right direction, or if I'm on track with my marketing, if I'm saying the right thing. These are all the problems that I work through with my clients all the time. So have a think about the problems you work through with your clients all the time, and come back to that. That's what they want to hear. That's what they need to hear about what you do. Now, if you want to elevate your income from that position, then go, okay, how do I then not sell one single packages? How can I package it up? How can I make that transformation not last longer, because you want to achieve the transformation as quickly as humanly possible for each of your clients, because you're not going to slow them down just to make more money. But how can I work with them longer to achieve a bigger result, or have them come to me multiple times? So when you're looking in your offers, have a think about how they can build on your offer. So for example, like I can have a low end where I work with clients in startup mode, and then more established mode is a bit higher, and then high end is when they really want to catapult their business. So I hope you got something out of that. Sort of not a nutshell, but a bit of the conversations I've been having with my clients this week. And I thought if they're finding it useful, you'll probably find it useful. Sorry, I can't speak very well because I'm currently undergoing some dental things. But if you find something useful, let me know what you found useful in the comments. And if you want me to answer any of your marketing questions, let me know in the comments when I do post this over to Instagram. And I'd love to help you and see how I can help you just in this little snippet that you get from me here. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Big love. Have a great weekend. Happy Christmas in July.